Right, so I recorded this once already, and I kind of I kept hitting the mute mic button as I was blowing my screen, which happened to be the same key as my mute mic. Right, anyway, so this is my entry into planet's second planet's competition for Wasted Space, or from Wasted Space. John, okay, I will never remember your proper name. Right, anyway, so this is a nod base from Planet Conquer 3, and it's fully survival ready for a reason. It is meant to be like a deathmatch style thing. Like you could have node base here, GDI base over there, where my backup blueprints are. Just like this, all my blueprints backed up out the way. So if you need it, you destroy it by accident, John. There's plenty of backup over here, including the vertical bomber. Right. So this is the construction yard, and as a construction yard, it is actually survival ready for construction, as in it has assemblers underneath, 5 of them to be precise, each with 4 power efficiency modules, so you're getting 5 times the construction speed for the same power as one assembler. Which is right in the game, because the construction yard has a lot faster construction time than the crane, and it uses less credits in the game than it consumes credits slower than the crane does, which means it constructs faster too. So it has 5 assemblers in it, and they all cost the same power as one, whereas this has 1 assembler inside it, which is, yes, there, right in the middle of it. It actually looks like a crane. It actually looks like the crane from the game. But, I took some time to get this right. My mind's normally all over the fucking place, and sometimes I just focus and get something right, and then I make the fucking dirt appear. It's a hand of fucking dirt, look at it. Like some of these giant fat hands, after playing with themselves too much, they just like swole the hand up, and they're still grabbing the ball here. Right, anyway. So we have the construction yard, which does the job of assembly. We have the power plant here, which is actually, surprise surprise, provides power. I originally had a rotor on here to try and turn this, like the inside about, and make it look like it was turning as it goes. Yeah, Space Engineer can that. I mean, rotors, man, what was I thinking? Space Engineer rotors. Then we have Tiberium Refinery, which is actually all your refineries. It has oxygen generation, it has arc furnaces, and actual normal refineries that have 4 effectiveness modules on them, so that means you get the most out of your titanium, or ores in this case. I had this idea that spectator mode be used to place the blueprints on the ground, and 7 or more players per team, like 1 spectator and 7 players. The spectator places all the buildings down, and the players have to do the jobs of the infantry and drive the vehicles and pilot the planes, which I have here for you. And ignore this. This is slightly slurping. It was meant to be a mammoth tank, and I kind of got stuck with the cannon, so I got stuck with this very now. And I got called Slurping. Just for the fun of it. Slurping. Slurping. That's it. Slurping. Yes, I have problems with that language. Sleepia here is, well, it was the horse of Odin, and it was meant to be like a war horse. So it seemed appropriate for something that's carrying troops and had massive guns on it. Anyway, it's maybe a mammoth tank, I might finish that at some point. So the idea was that you paste vehicles down on, like in this case, on top of here when there's a spawn, or if there's a GDI warframe, it would be for spectator, paste them in. And it was supposed to cost resources, and if Space Engineers could do it, it could cost resources. Like if any cargo container that the player owns, like in the Tiberium silo here, it could take the resources needed to make the blueprints out of there, if that was even possible in Space Engineers. So you had to go out and get resources to make the things you need, and then you can go assault the other player with the tanks and vehicles you build up, paste in with that. And also, like the handy note here in the game is infantry production, and it has a med bay, so players can spawn in here as infantry and then take any of the cargo containers, any weapons and tools they need for their role. So you can have a cargo container for engineers which has welders and grinders. Infantry would have just a basic rifle and ammo. A commando could have an elite rifle, ammo and explosives, so then they can go blow things up. Same with the shadow teams, but you can't get glider in the game, so you could probably build a wee basic gliding vehicle for them. But yeah. Okay, so you've got the war factory that's producing, which would be for it would have a projector in it, or you could put just a small vehicle projector on top of it, and you could use it to spawn in the vehicles you need, like just instant spawn. Same here is the air tower, nod. There's a door here, it's not in the fucking game, there's no door here in the game, but it's concessions have to be made, so players can get up here, up these ramps, to the vertical bombers, jump in, and fly off. And start assaulting the base that way. That's the only vehicle I've made, by the way, I just did it for it, because it looks so fucking cool. Look at it. Compare that to the actual in-game version. That is pretty damn near. Even if you disclude all these thrusters. I'll show you that works in a later video. Right, so other vehicles, buildings, like the secret shrine here has a med bay in it, so players can spawn themselves in. As a secret shrine operative, like the Black Hand, if there's flamethrowers in the game, you can spawn as a Black Hand. Or we've got Tiberium chemical plant here. Yeah, I used the green hydrogen container as like Tiberium silo in this case. So that would be like where you get your chemical troopers from if they were in any way in the game to get them. But again, Space Engineers can't do it, so that's just a cosmetic vehicle. Operations Center here gives you the antenna, so you can contract the troops in the field. So it'd be like you build a call center out there, and you just tell you're in range of the 50,000 kilometers or call center antenna, which is actually well within range here, but depends on what size of map you're going for, basically. In this case, I thought just from that ridge over there to here would be perfect distance. Outpost is the same, it's just an antenna. It's in game, it gives you a build radius around it. In this case, it's just an antenna, so you can contract the troops, and maybe I could put getting a circular bow which just saying. Wait. Right, I'm sure you've been wondering about this one over here. Temple of Nod. That's where you get the nuclear missile from in the game. You get this tiny little shard here, which if I can get in, you can see is loaded with warheads, and it has a remote control on top, so you can just basically get a trooper over there to make a GPS signal at the other base, and you pilot, tell the remote control to pilot itself over there, and it will just fly itself over. And it actually can do that. All this thrust is enough to get it over there. You just have to put a timer block in maybe, just to make it up straight up first and then go to the destination. But I've done that before, missiles, I don't know if I've got a blueprint for that somewhere. Like that. Well, another one here, by the looks of it. No, I don't have a blueprint for my missile that actually works. I've got it in a creative world somewhere. The tech lab, if there's ever research in the game, you can put a research center inside this. But for us now, it's just a cosmetic building. I missed it. Call center, la 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 la. Tiberium silo, like I said, just storage for refined metals. And if you're wondering, it is all connected up underground. I thought in the scenario, instead of deathmatch, that the spectator could be allowed to just build something that shit's like underground to connect them all up. Because otherwise you wouldn't, the power wouldn't reach the other buildings and you would be able to get refined metals to the assemblers or all that. So, yeah, that should be like freebie for the spectators to just like take all these conveyors under the ground to connect up all the buildings. And yeah, it's just like I would like use my say power plant. What spare? Yep. Right. Right, and I would just say grab it from here at this point. Go under the ground. And slowly. And paste it on top basically. Of the grid. There you go. Extra power out. It's the wrong way round, but whatever. And they've all got these bases to them. Like that. So if you have to break the ground a bit, there's something for the players to jump on top of that and try to get on. Right, anyway, so yes. Yeah. Yeah, the vertical bomber is the last thing I'll show you. This was not part of the base originally, I was just going to give you the base, but I thought, just as a demonstration as to how you can get vehicles related to the comfort game. Yeah, vertical bomb. I was going to make a flame tank, but there's no such thing in the game. They'd let you do it, so. As you can see from the outside, it only has two large thrusters to keep it up. It has a lot of braking power and some forward thrust, but it has no side to side or down the way thrust. So really, to pilot this thing, you have to pilot like a real aircraft. I'm now using the upper thrust from the big large thrusters, which will tell forward at reach the range. And then, if you want to turn, you have to bang and use the thrusters, the downward braking thrusters, to actually let yourself turn by slowing yourself down. So this way, you have these large thrusters to make way all the side. So we use like a normal, the old fucking aircraft and fall. It's got real low launchers. You'd be upset about how low it is. Well, that's me turning too fast there, but hey. But yeah, you use it just to have fun yourself at sharper angles without the side burst. And you're after using the payload, turn back to base, get some more ammo. There's going to be some difficulties, so just like all the ammo upwards, just try to cross all simply, but yeah, you have to play with good people, you can trust them to do shit like that. As we're slowing down, you're going to have to massive fucking first was the rock without actually hitting the ground. Yeah, if you hang yourself too tightly, you won't have any downward thrust and you'll probably just land on the ground like I did. So you have to like compensate your thrust to slow yourself down with the not too far forward. Yes. There we go. You have to compensate using the thrust to slow yourself down with keeping yourself in the air. It's got bombers, which is basically like a real aircraft where you keep going forward fast enough to stay in the air. And yeah, if you angle it too tightly, you'll just drop right in the air as well. But the real aircraft, you can actually turn sideways and then pull up, and you still be able to just stay in the air if you just right angle. But this is a lot more severe. Whatever. It's a game. I have to make concessions. So yay. So this is basically the whole build, like all the vehicle buildings, and it can be used for deathmatch if you can make the PDI gates as well and make all the vehicles as well. Yeah. I'm not quite that good to make all the vehicles up. I managed to make a vertical one. Okay. Alright, I managed to make a vertical bomber. I'm not good enough to make all the vehicles. But the fact that I managed to make all this survival in here and appropriate to the buildings should count for something. Anyway, thank you for watching, and that's my entry. See you next time.